Okay, how we doing out there? We're gonna be going back and forth on this for a bit. So I talked to a few of my friends that are attorneys, and they said that in order for me to obtain my original copyright, because I lost my copyrights in the process, I do have my receipt where I purchased my copyrights from. I got my information and all my paperwork done through LegalZoom. I contacted them, and they were able to tell me. Well, first, my name is Kenneth Bird, and my company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. And basically, I had to do a copyright search. So they advised me to talk to LegalZoom or talk to the original attorney. He said that you would have to go to gov.com and you would have to go in and type in public records to pull up your copyrights. So not only that, my public records copyrights on records, but right here, anyone can do this. This is all public. Shows the copyrights on my company and on my logo. Now, for those of you that are basically trying to give me your own form of legal advice, I have lawyers. And my lawyers all advised me that yes, the videos from what they saw that was forwarded to them, the copyright was basically violated. All right, so we're going to type in here in the search bar, Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Crystal Edge. Crystal got her H. It's not in there. Go back there. I forgot my H. And this is a lesson to anyone who decides that they want to do it themselves, go out and apply and get this done. I would suggest you do it. Technology. Screens with an S. Okay. So now I begin search. And right there. This right here is all the information on my company. There is my registration number, date, and so forth, VIN number, the whole thing, all there, right there, on gov.com. And I have a government official file copyrights on my technology. Well, Jamie, I'll see you in court real soon. And for anyone who want to look that up, there it is, Kenneth Bird. My address, my old address where I filed from. They're right there, author, right there, the author 2D art. It's all right there. Everything. My lawyers will back that up 100%. You flashed my logo. Now, keep in mind, if you did something like, say, this is Poland Spring, this is their logo, and this is their logo for this, and I do a side-by-side demonstration, you could do that. But say I go down to some water treatment facility and I say, look, I'm going to show you how to make this for free, and I'm going to give you the ingredients how to make it. Can't do that. It's called slander. Can't do that. If you cover up half of my of the logo and some of that's still showing, or they can make it out in court, you're going to get sued. So right there, boom. I'll zoom it up so you can see it right there. There's my information right there. My application, VIN number, Kenneth Bird, my name, my address where I registered from, right there. Author, yes. Authorship, I own the rights to that. And by the way, I saw two people on the internet that had my logo without my permission. My lawyer will be in contact very soon. One's actually a Christian, so I don't go against Christians. So I will send him a letter to basically pull that down because he has no right to that. There you are. See, the interesting about it is, and I tell people, you have to educate yourself. It's very important because the product was discontinued. The logo on the can that had a copyright signal attached to its symbol was not. And my copyright is actually, will be here. Let's see how long I got here. I'll say about a copyright will last. See right there? So see right there? There's my logo right there. See there? I'm going to show you about this little trick too. Now, my copyright will last until the length of the artist, which means after I pass off this earth, my copyright will still be active to 70 to 100 years. Yep. Now I'm going to show you something. Now, if you go to my website right here, that's my website. This is my logo that he flashed without permission. There's the copyright logo showing it's copyrighted. If you hit back on any image, you'll see something on the bottom that says Google search. On the Google search comes up Only me. Now, these are similar images, but none of these images are mine. Kenneth, there we go. See right there, all me, all me, all me, all me. All this is all me. It's all me. Now, this is why we have to contact some attorney for this little problem right here. We hit part 2, only 2 of them. All me, all me, all me, all me, all me, all me. There we go. Somebody is using my logo without my permission. So we're going to have a contact with this young man right here. My attorney will be in contact with him to find out, to have him remove it, because he cannot have that there, because I own that. Now, I'm not going to go sue him. That'll be wrong. I'm going to send him a letter explaining to him the situation and ask him to please remove it. But as for Mr. Crow, as in him going down and trying to tamper with my product, you're getting sued, buddy. Yes, you are. You are getting sued. And it's a lesson to be learned. Don't touch her stuff. Don't touch it. Now, as for the 12 and 9, those, they don't have copyrights, any of those. The art that was used for them is basically everyday screen art that we can use. Keep in mind, before I use any form of artwork, I basically talk to my attorneys before doing so. So we can't be touched on those right there at all, period. Not at all. But you do have a screen paint called Frankenstein. Has a very heavy copyright on it. It's actually owned by Disney. I do know that for a fact. They own the rights to that. And you are advertising a copyrighted material logo called Frankenstein, which you could be sued for quite a lot of money. If you profited and made any money off that, which means if you sold any of those containers with that label attached to it, you could be sued for up to $250,000 to $500,000 per can, because of the logo on it that sits on it. That you can be sued for easily. But you didn't sell any other product. You just slandered my technology. And because you slandered my technology, you are now going to be sued for it. So you crowbos out there that want to run your mouth about law, you know nothing about law, you know nothing about this, you know nothing about that. And this is in public records. You can look it up. It has to be. The minute I basically file for a patent or file for this or that sort, it has to come up on public records. Yep. See right there? Right there, Kenneth Bird, 1968, my date of birth, right there. Authorship, 2D art. Yes, sirree. Well, I'm happy. I'm really happy. So tomorrow morning, and keep in mind, this lawsuit's not going to hit right away. We're going to build a case on him. It's going to take some time. We're going to build a big case. We're going to collect all kinds of evidence off him. Every last video he's got, they all been forwarded. Emails, text messages, all this crazy stuff he's been sending me, all building a huge, massive case. He's going to get hit pretty bad. I told him to mind his own business. Should have never, ever, and don't bother deleting the video. We copied it already. I have 2 copies of it. One copy basically has me narrating in the background. My lawyers had 2 of them. They want one with his voice talking, which I did, of him telling what he was doing. He incriminated himself. And you got the Home Depot. The guy said we didn't have the product. You said, oh, I'll go someplace else and get it. Because you were determined to make it anyway, they consider that to be a counterfeit lawsuit. And that could serve some jail time. And on top of that, it's not just me that's going to hit you with a lawsuit. You have to deal with the U.S. government now because you violated that particular form of paperwork. Yeah, people, lesson learned. Oh, for someone sat there and said, oh, but you can't record Netflix or whatever. Let me tell you something. If that was the case, and you people, if that was the case that you can't basically show a product or anything like that, everyone would be basically in violation of a copyright lawsuit, because for every freaking can of soda, bag of Doritos, or anything you may have in your possession, even a gaming system where you're actually recording, blogging, or whatever that comes up on the back of that camera, you could be hit with a lawsuit because of that, if that was the case. No, that's a bunch of bull. Bottom line is you can record. If I had this in my video, right? If I had that in my video, long as I'm not doing anything that's slang, we don't want you or a product affiliated with your product, send me a message, no problem. All right, I'll make sure that it's not in there, no more at all, period. But if I put that up there and I say, yeah, we don't drink that because it does this and that, blah, 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 and you make a false claim about something, or you do something that basically slanders that product, you got a problem on your hands. Just like I explained to you, like when you have a comedian. If a comedian's wearing a Nike shirt on, now he can wear that shirt where other people can see it, but it can't be seen on camera. If he's saying something like, say he's something about prostituting, and Nike does not want to be affiliated with that, they can say, look, remember you wear a shirt. Anytime you wear a shirt, please blur it out because we don't want to be affiliated with your bad mouth. All right? They got to do that. They can wear the item, but they just have to blur it out from the camera. They have to blur the whole logo has to be blurred out, not part of it. So that's where he messed up. So anytime you want to go to gov.com, you punch in my company's name, it'll bring it right on up. That's for everybody to see right there. Knock yourself out. You could take that to your attorney because you're going to need one. All right, got to go.